Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going to pick a defender, Thiago Silva. A natural athlete for me, with all the characteristics to be at the top of his trade. He's a natural leader too, and sets an example in showing great discipline, arguably the world's best.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Mertesacker, Matuidi passes it through. Now it's Cavani. Great reaction. Ibrahimovic. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cavani. How about it? He's scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Cavani simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find them. And his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside. And it worked an absolute treat.
That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. And just look at the keeper. He's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And another time! He's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Coquelin pumps it forwards. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Aurier. Di Maria. Alexis Sanchez battles to win it back. And it's Monreal. Spoon forward. Now the pass. Di Maria. Defence has got rid of that. Maxwell. Thiago Motta. Cavani. Matuidi goes long and forward. Nicely measured pass. It's Ibrahimovic! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Looks like a good ball through. Referee's given a throw. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Alexis Sanchez. Giroud. A chance! That intervention was very necessary. Aurier. Arsenal suffering an early setback, looking to reel it back in.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Thiago Silva. Di Maria. Monreal with the ball through. Looks to slip it through. Shot at goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Aimed long and direct. And it's Di Maria. Tries a through ball. Maxwell. Marco Verratti. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aurier. Marco Verratti plays it backwards, and they'll try again. It's come loose. And through to the goalkeeper. Marco Verratti. First quarter of an hour gone. Gets it upfield. And it's Di Maria. Now the pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Alexis Sanchez. Thiago Motta. Marco Verratti. Aurier. Thiago Motta. Thiago Silva demonstrates his quality. Matuidi. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Maxwell. Marco Verratti. Passes it through. Now it's Di Maria. Here's the cross. Now it's Cavani. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Maxwell. Thiago Motta. Matuidi. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's on his way! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Alexis Sanchez. David Luiz. Great challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Can he put it away? He's missed, but not by that far. Giroud with a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Matuidi. Ramsey pumps it upfield. Giroud. They've managed to get it away. Aurier. Thiago Silva. Thiago Motta. Matuidi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cavani. Looks like a good ball through. Mertesacker can hoist it clear. Coquelin gets his foot in there. Marco Verratti has got himself a free kick. And it's Ibrahimovic. Looks to slip it through. Coquelin gets it away. Now it's Giroud. Oxlade-Chamberlain boots it upfield. Has a shot! He's tried one. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Matuidi with the ball through, looking to force his way through. And in it goes! And with that goal comes comfort! Marco Verratti with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
A real chance to break. Can he find a finish now? Good clearance and very necessary. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Cavani gets it back. Thiago Silva. He's got through. Oxlade-Chamberlain gets it, and now what? He's got away with one there. Aurier. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Di Maria. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mesut Ozil passes it through. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Towering header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Thrust towards the front line. Oxlade-Chamberlain, there he goes, motoring forward. Marco Verratti demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Maxwell. Looks like a good ball through. Thiago Motta battles to win it back. Ibrahimovic. Cavani. It's Ozil, tries a through ball. Alexis Sanchez. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Great leap! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Aurier. It's a long forward pass. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Thiago Silva. Aurier. Now the pass. That'll be a throw. Looks to slip it through. Di Maria, decent ball. Up to meet it! And more, and more, and more! Surely now, beyond all doubt. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Cavani demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able...
Alexis Sanchez with a definite foul there. And that's going to be a booking. Keeper's got good distance on that. Di Maria steered out wide. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he should have made it 4.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
And it's been taken short. Thiago Motta passes it square. He's dealt with that well. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Matuidi. Oxlade-Chamberlain displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Gets it upfield. Monreal. Looks like a good ball through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's a loose ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Giroud with the ball through. Oxlade-Chamberlain clears it out of harm's way. Who's going to make this theirs? None shall pass, that's the message there. And it's Ramsey. Now the pass. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Di Maria tries a through ball. Matuidi tries to get it forward quickly. Cavani. Thiago Motta. David Luiz. Matuidi. Cavani. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain passes it through. Giroud. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Di Maria. Matuidi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Koscielny gets it back. Mesut Ozil tries a through ball. That really should have hit the net.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Looks to slip it through. Cavani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Thiago Silva. Now the pass. There's no flag. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Danger averted for now. And it's Thiago Motta. Aurier. Looks like a good ball through. He can get that clear. Alexis Sanchez goes hurtling down that left-hand side. He's there to get rid. Giroud with the ball through. There's the end of the first half. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Now it's Cavani. Cavani! It's broken loose. Ramsey just wouldn't be beaten there. Giroud. Thiago Silva. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Giroud. Back to the keeper and try something new. Maxwell. Cavani. Marco Verratti. Maxwell. Matuidi. Cavani. Ibrahimovic looks to slip it through. Now the pass. Chance! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho and only a goal will do for them.
That is special! Olivier Giroud!
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
So is this the start of a comeback? Matuidi tries the route one option. It's gone out for a throw-in. Maxwell, and it's Cavani. What a throw-in. Aimed long and direct. Giroud. It's the goalkeepers to claim. Aurier pumps it upfield. Mesut Ozil tries a long pass towards the front. And out to safety. Ibrahimovic tries a through ball. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Who's going to make this theirs? Coquelin passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Spoon forward. Aurier. Giroud, it's in! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Ramsey concedes a free kick for that.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic looks to dink one in. And the defence can get it clear. Alexis Sanchez plays it out to the flank. A chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Point-blank header! Oh, crucial block! And he's there to hoof it away. Di Maria. David Luiz. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Matuidi pumps it upfield. Ramsey battles to win it back. Ramsey with the foul. Ramsey gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Giroud.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Matuidi. Thiago Motta pushes it out wide. That has put a stop to that. Play for a throw. Now the pass. Giroud passes it through. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Maxwell. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Matuidi comes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looks to slip it through. Oxlade-Chamberlain, and he's cut it out. Out to the left it goes. Mesut Ozil. That's gone a long way up and away. Hector Bellerin knocks it towards the front. Played out to the wing. And that's been repelled. Thiago Motta with the ball through. Away from immediate danger. Maxwell. Giroud is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Forward it goes. Defenders on the back foot. Arsenal get it back again. Thiago Motta. Good idea, just poorly executed. Giroud beats the offside trap. Aimed long and direct. Ibrahimovic. Koscielny tries to get it forward quickly. Chance! Thiago Motta gets good distance on it. And it's Monreal. Matuidi set up one goal so far. Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's Alexis Sanchez! Aimed forward. Mesut Ozil sticks in a foot to win it back. Tries a through ball. Can he find a finish now? Here comes the corner. Header! Smart save. Decent enough try.
Oh, agonisingly close. Had he not caught it so cleanly, he may have actually got lucky.
Maxwell. Matuidi. Now the pass. Now it's Cavani. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, such a good ball to get him through. Showed real vision and awareness then in trying to pick him out.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Looks like a good ball through. Ibrahimovic has been found. And out to safety. Hector Bellerin knocks it towards the front. Giroud. Defence has got rid of that. Hector Bellerin pumps it into the area. Ibrahimovic. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Cavani passes it through. That's gone a long way up and away. Oxlade-Chamberlain looks to slip it through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
It's there!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
This has become one superb game of football.
Ah, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Cavani. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Coquelin is the guilty party there. Maxwell goes on a charge down the left. Timely intervention. And the volley. No, not quite.
Look, they haven't had that many shooting opportunities against this defence, but along with some patience now, they need to find a bit more invention and craft.
Hector Bellerin. And it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. A chance! And he's there to cut it out. Matuidi, it's a long forward pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Aurier. That's not going to make it. Monreal pumps it forwards. Alexis Sanchez. Monreal. Good challenge, he just stood firm. David Luiz gets it back. Ibrahimovic. And the defence can get it clear. Ramsey tries a long pass towards the front. Who's going to make this theirs? Marco Verratti with the ball through. And he has been fouled there. Referee's going to his pocket and shows him a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the... That is simply superb! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
Unbelievable.
And they get themselves in front! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Looks to slip it through. Di Maria, Koscielny gets it back. He can get that clear. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Di Maria. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Marco Verratti. Ibrahimovic goes wide. Di Maria gets into a good position. Spoon forward. Aimed long and direct. Well played, he saw that coming.
Giroud can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing.
Goal! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Paris Saint-Germain 2 up and into a position of real strength. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Now the pass. He's had a shot! Brilliant from Danny Welbeck! Back to within one! Interesting! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Thrust towards the front line. Coquelin Tries the route one option. Welbeck pings it out wide. Promising cross. That is wayward. Clears it out of harm's way. Marco Verratti goes long and forward. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's great strength on the ball. Cavani has been caught there, it's a foul. Di Maria! That is gorgeous! A finish right from the top draw.
Unbelievable.
And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, that is a bit special. He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Put it on the right now. What's on? Maxwell has given away a free kick.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Gets up to head it! That's a half-decent try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Maxwell boots it upfield. Cavani looking to get on the end of this. Tries a header! What about it? That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Matuidi. Koscielny pumps it upfield. Shoots! Oh, outstanding save. Maxwell. Cavani. Matuidi. David Luiz. Cavani. Marco Verratti tries to get it forward quickly. Rabiot passes it through. Aurier. Forward it goes. And he's made certain that won't get through. David Luiz. Looks like a good ball through. And time is up. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were totally dominated throughout that game, and the scoreline reflects that. It was a really poor result for them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.